Chapter 8, Lesson 6, Writing Linear Equations. Example 1. Write an equation of the line with a slope of negative 13 and a y-intercept of 19. With this information that we're given, we can determine what our equation will be because we're given our slope and the y-intercept. Remember that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. We can simply plug in slope and y-intercept to write our equation. Our slope is negative 13 and our y-intercept is 19. So our equation will be y equals negative 13x plus 19. In example 2, we're given a graph and we have to write an equation based off of our graph. We're still going to write our equation y equals mx plus b. We need to identify our slope and our y-intercept. Remember that y-intercept means where your line crosses through the y-axis. And I can find that point on my graph, which is 0, negative 3. So my y-intercept is negative 3. To find the slope, m, I can use rise over run. You will have to rise 1 to get to your next spot and run 2. Rise 1, run 2. So your slope is 1/2. I'll plug in my slope, 1/2, and my y-intercept, negative 3. Simplify this to be y equals negative 1/2 x minus 3. When you're given a table and you have to write an equation, you can use any of the methods we know to use to find your slope or your y-intercept. Here's an extra one you could use. We know that our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We could simply choose 2 points from our table and plug into our formula. Or we can find the change in y and place it over the change in x. Let's look for a pattern. With your x values, we have negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2, and 4. I can see a pattern of adding 2 each time. Do you see a pattern in your y? We're subtracting 1 each time. Therefore, our change in y is negative 1, and the change in x is 2. We've identified our slope to be negative 1 over 2. Remember that your y-intercept is where your line is crossing the y-axis. If it's crossing the y-axis, that means that your x has to be 0. Do you see an x that's 0 in your table? The ordered pair 0, 3 is the y-intercept. Therefore, your y-intercept is 3. Using this information, we can write our equation in slope-intercept form. Slope is negative 1/2, and your y-intercept is 3. So y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3.